Welcome to a new episode of Immo Tagebuch. Today we're diving into a topic that affects everyone in Germany, the property tax reform. Sounds boring? Not at all. This reform is turning into a massive chaos, and the first federal state has even called for a strike against its own property tax. But wait, it gets even crazier. Let's jump right in. Property tax impacts all of us, whether you're a property owner or a tenant, as it can be directly passed on to rent. And then you hear cases like this. A 2,400% increase in property tax? Yes, you heard that right. 2,400%. That's not a typo. Two brothers share a plot of land, but one suddenly pays more than 20 times as much as before, even though he only has a small garden shed, while the other lives in a single-family house with a garage. Does that sound fair? Of course not. The problem lies in the way the new property tax is calculated. The reform combines property values and coefficients in a way that heavily disadvantages non-residential buildings. The brothers' garden shed falls into a more expensive category, while the single-family house is taxed at a lower rate. This leads to absurd results that no one can understand. And this is not an isolated case. Over 3 million appeals against the new tax notices have already been filed. Entire stacks of objections are piling up in tax offices. No wonder the judicial system is overwhelmed. And what happens if these objections aren't processed in time? That's right. The old property tax can't be charged from 2025 onward, and the new one isn't fully implemented yet. This could mean millions in lost tax revenue, especially hitting municipalities that are already stretched thin. Now things are really heating up. The first state, Hamburg, has pulled the emergency brake. The finance senator has publicly called on citizens to boycott property tax payments for now. Yes, you heard that right. An official call to strike against the government's own tax. Hamburg isn't able to send out the new notices on time, and even if they could, the municipalities can't handle the flood of appeals. Chaos is inevitable. The worst part? This entire property tax reform could be overturned. There are significant legal issues, especially concerning inequalities between federal states. If the Constitutional Court declares the reform invalid, the entire system could collapse. And then? We'd face a massive financial black hole that could push some municipalities into insolvency. What do you think? Is this bureaucracy at its breaking point, or is there still hope that this mess can be sorted out? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Immo Tagebuch so you don't miss any future episodes. See you next time.